To modify or change the SKU that you use in SentinelOne, navigate to the Settings option, select Sites, and then select the relevant site that you'd like to edit. Once in the Edit Site option, this will show you Packages. If you were to select the trash can, you can then add a new SKU, and it'll give you the option of Complete and Control. The Control license offers the ability to configure policies, your block list, your exclusions, your network control, and your device control. Your Control license also gives you the ability to remediate and roll back endpoints within your incidents page, and also allows you to manage your applications to view any vulnerabilities within these. And lastly, your Control license also allows you to monitor the network for unprotected endpoints. Underneath your network roles, you're able to view any endpoints on a network that are eligible for an EDR agent that do not have one installed. This will break it down by operating system. It'll give you all the MAC address and IP addresses and the hostname of the machines to open up the conversation with your customers to look at getting these endpoints protected. For your Complete license, this includes everything in the Control license, along with the ability to threat hunt with deep visibility and create star custom rules. Deep visibility is going to allow you to query all of your endpoints for metadata that we're collecting for up to the last 14 days. SentinelOne provides you with a range of queries to get started. So for instance, if we were to select events from all agents from the last hour, we can run this, and once the query completes, you're able to see that all events are broken down, so you're able to break into these and see exactly what's happening. So for files, for instance, we can see files being created or renamed. Maybe for network actions, we're seeing some IP connects here. We're maybe seeing some command scripts. Or we can see processes that are being created as well. To further enhance what we're seeing with deep visibility, we're looking at, for instance, our network actions, and we're seeing a lot of IP connects within the last hour, and we're not entirely sure where these are coming from. With this, we can select any of these options within our query. So we'll select the option of event type of IP connect, and you can choose to add this to your existing query, or you can create a brand new query from this. This will allow you to view all IP connects within the last 14 days for all of your endpoints, and allows you to again enhance the scope of what you're looking at within your information. So now you're able to view all IP connects for your endpoints within the last 48 hours now, looking at the destination ports and the source port. If this behavior is not something that you're expecting, you can look at creating a custom rule for this. Custom rules, otherwise known as star custom rules, which is storyline active response, allows you to create rules based on the information that you're seeing from deep visibility. So for instance, if I'm wanting to look at all IP connects or behavior around IP connects here, I can create a rule and set the severity from low to critical depending on the behavior that I'm seeing. And then I can set if it's going to be a temporary rule with an expiration date, or if I want it to be a permanent fixture. The condition is just the query that we're using from deep visibility, and the response is what we're actually going to be able to do with this threat. So we can treat it as a suspicious threat and be alerted for this behavior, or I can change this to being malicious and actually kill and quarantine this whilst we work out what's going on. We can also network quarantine the endpoint, again as a preventative measure. Once you do that, you can then select the activate rule immediately after saving option to activate this and have it running instantly. Ranger is a billable add-on that you can self-enable, giving you full visibility of all devices connected to your network. You can access Ranger, coming into the left navigation pane, and selecting Ranger. Ranger agents scan your corporate environment to identify and manage connected devices, even those not protected or supported by SentinelOne. You can see that Ranger identifies devices as secured, which is end user computers or laptops or servers with SentinelOne agent installed. or unsecured, which is an endpoint of supported hardware running a supported operating system on which the agent is not yet installed, or unsupported, where there's hardware or software that is not compatible with the SentinelOne agent, or unknown, where the device is not secured but we cannot determine if it's supported by the SentinelOne agent or not. So Ranger is now giving you this complete overview of your network, where you can also go into your unsecured tab, and you can look at the devices that do not have an EDR agent installed, and can look to deploy an agent straight to them from within here. Or, if you're looking at the filter and you're having a look at your devices in total, and there's maybe devices in there that you're not entirely sure where they're coming from, what they're doing there, you can look to click into them. And from within here, you can select the option to isolate the device from the network, so to prevent any other device speaking to it, whilst you run a device review to see exactly what's going on. And you can completely configure the settings by coming into the general settings option. You can set minimum agents in a corporate network, so the number of agents that has to be present before Ranger will start scanning and showing results. And then you can choose any ports and scan configurations from within here.